So, yeah, I found another one of these on-ramp issues where the right turners, I mean, they're not that slow, but the volume that wants that ramp is starting to crawl back there, isn't it? And of course, the left-hand turners. Yeah. So I kind of want to rethink that one. I kind of think I see a pathway through there. But we're not going to be doing roads today, or this time. We're going to be doing rail because I get a little distracted here. I'm trying to focus on this and look for a route, and I kind of think I see one, but you know, I want to take a look at the map, the congestion map, to see, do I really need to mess with it? And then that's when I saw the rail. Look how red that is. Oh, that's because all the trains are at a standstill. So then I see this. The gap between those two is far too short. Now, seeing as that nobody uses that train station, that connection is not really an issue. But that's where all this starts. I chop this down a bit, and I want to make it join that other intersect right there. Thinking, that could help, couldn't it? Not like that. Having difficulty finding something that looks nice. No, it doesn't want to do it. So it's like, okay, you know what? Still? Oh, okay. Take it out. And let's try it from there. I want to attach it to there. But then I want to... I can live with that. Now, rail is not something I have very much experience with. Actually, I can't say that. My rail yard works really well. And other rail yards that I've built. So, I end up pretty quickly figuring out what's going on here. Look at all those trains. They're all stopped. All of them. Doesn't matter where you look, they're stuck. Almost everywhere. Well, I guess there they start to clear up, which gives me a little bit of a hint. The problem? These bypasses are too short. More than one train wants to... If more than one train wants to hit any cargo terminal, it's got to wait in line and probably block the entrance, which is blocking all these trains. So what I propose to do is take a look through here and notice that's way too close. I mean, a train barely even fits. And do I need two terminals over there? I need to start somewhere. Like, that's a good spot to start. He was just hanging there, just holding this all back. And there's a lot of trains that he's holding back. So, what we're going to do today is just lengthen track that leads to stations and terminals. Alright. I hate the fact that I got to cut the corner of that building. Again, this is why you don't see this kind of stuff on YouTube, because it's could be frustrating. Okay, let's take him out, and we're going to put the KFC next door. That way, I've got a little bit of property to play with. So, now, yeah, now we can grab that, bring it down. There we go. That's a little better. What? Oh, there's a hill. Nothing's ever easy sometimes, eh? So, let's go get the bulldozer, or the excavator as it will. And what we want to do is we want to... Oh geez, that's quite the slope. I almost think, now that I look at this, is that I should lower this rail a little bit, like put it on a more gentle hill. Oh, that's a bridge out there. What I'm going to do now is essentially just level out some terrain and try to grab a certain part of that rail. All those overheads so close together, that tells me that there's something wrong there, because they should be parted like this out here. Which means after I do all this, I'm probably going to end up coming back and taking a look and see how I can tweak this out just a bit better. What are they, gantries? So that those gantries aren't so close together, because that's a sign of an issue. Okay, so I'm trying to drop a hill. Now I think I have enough room. Let me see if I do. The other side looks pretty easy. There we go. A little more gentle turn. And then hook in. Yeah, I like that. This side looks like it's a lot easier. Or is it? No, of course, this one's elevated. Yeah. Will it give it to me? Without giving me a... I can accept that too. Stretch it out. Because the whole idea is to give them rail to sit on. Come on, there's got to be something there. Instead of sitting on the main rail. You know what I mean? A collection area. Okay. One down. Did you count the stations? I think there's like 3 more to go. Cargo and passenger on the same track. That's not my city, so I'm not going to muck with it that way. But I would like a longer leader. Did that attach? That hit the track, didn't it? There we go. That's our path right there. Again, gotta shut it all off. There we go. That way I can be a little bit more detailed with this. There. That'll hold at least 2 trains? Either way? Yeah. Hopefully they won't, be hanging into the main rail. Or the bypass rail. Because the whole deal of having the 2 rails is so that the bypass rail is free of traffic. Oh, this one's a little bit more challenging. Because there's an underground right there. And of course, a ploppable. Those can be sacrificed. What am I gonna do? It's got to come off of that track. Terminal there, terminal there, terminal there. Bring a track out. Let's see what that looks like. it's gonna have to go underground. But can I do it? Can I go underground? Bring it back up? Let's see if I can go underground from here and not have to move that building. Ooh. I do like that. Should I commit? Here. And too close. Right? Because there's no way I can go 12 meters underground from there to there. Yeah, no. I'm going to have to cut that back for sure. So we'll come back here, start from here, and yeah, no, of course that won't happen. I got to bring it up. There. Okay. So that one looks like at least a train and a half. This side, again, is that all elevated? Where to hook in there? Ooh! It's gonna let me do it. Okay. Bulldoze. Connect it back up. Maybe a little bit of move it just to make that a little bit smoother. I wonder if it would make more sense starting farther down, because I'd like to have at least 2 trains. Right? Now 2 trains can back up in here. At least I think it's 2 trains. Hopefully it's not a train and a half, because then the half train is hanging you know where. That's going to be an issue, but I don't know how to deal with it yet. Okay. Those 2 terminals right there, I don't need them. I only need 1. And that. I should bring that down, but to meet the other junction. But it's easier to do this right now. Plus, I want to stay focused this time. Get the whole job done. Because to do all these trains, or all these rails, probably, or not probably, it's going to take about a half an hour. Oh. Either down there. See, that's not much. That's nothing. That's not even worth it. No, that's not even worth it. It's going to have to be elevated, then drop it down. Might as well pick a node. Might as well. At least 1 train will fit. Nine. Can you do 6? I can do 6. So that rail is on a hill or something. That tells me I should move it out even farther. But I got a little bit of length on that for sure. This, just pull it out. And just leave enough room for a train to come through that tube, or that tunnel. Got at least 1 train to wait. Those are slow. Bet you those were vanilla, or they came with the map that way. Put a curve on that, make it come out. Hook it back up there. Do the other side. same thing essentially. There we go. Hopefully they can traverse those a little faster than they were doing before. Not that it was an issue. That terminal barely sees traffic, I think. Oh no, that goes out to another off-map location, doesn't it? Or connection. Alright, so we've done that one. We've It's going to be hard to tell because this is jammed. That is too short now. I didn't think of that. There's no way. So now we're jammed again. I think what I end up doing is taking out the terminal on the right, because there's no reason for two. But even though from that intersect, yeah, that's just I need to rethink this a bit. Okay, idea number 2. So let's turn it this way, turn it out. No, that's sharp. That's very sharp. That'll never turn. Can you imagine watching a train turn on that one? Screech! Another train rollover. It's a shame the mayor doesn't know how to design railway. Oh, there's a slope there. Oh, gotta go get the bulldozer again. Yeah, just take a bow out. There. The tower too. It's right in the middle of everywhere. Okay. So. Okay. Now that we've got that, I think we're going to build backwards from here. Are we? No, not at all. It'd be easier to go backwards. Now, can we slope down 12 meters and get away with it? Nuh-uh. Maybe if we curve it and go down at the same time, because from here, yeah, it's just not going to work. Not at all. So let's take it back to here. Curve it down. No, curve it down. Go. Yeah. No. And down. There we go. Now we can do it. Oh. Now, let's get from the other side. And straight down. Too steep? What are you talking about, too steep? Oh, really? How come? Why would you have a problem with that? Yeah, no, it doesn't like it at all. just when you think you know what you're doing, or let me rephrase that, just when I think I know what I'm doing. Okay. Oh, I don't want to take that out. How about now? Oh! Okay, so I'm going to move it. Fortunately, there was 2 nodes there, or a node there. No, don't get carried. I'm trying to find where that curve is. But you see, tubes don't really tell you. We'll just accept that for now. Now you see, even with that, it's traffic going to that terminal that's a problem. Yeah, that short little thing. So the only solve there, XNA on the terminal T. Yeah. Now, interestingly enough, that gives this terminal a lead-in. At least, what, a train and a half? Maybe? Perhaps? The other side still looks like, yeah. Okay. So going left, they're still stuck. Oh, and here they're stuck too. Right, they're trying to get to that station. Okay, so you kind of get what's going to happen now, don't you? Hopefully we can get through these a little faster. That's a good length. Straighten her out. Why not? I'll make it pretty later. Now this side. Do I have enough room under there? Oh yeah, got all kinds of room. So maybe from there, or even there. I mean, the longer the better, right? Okay. We'll do that. Connect the two. Maybe I should... Gonna have to straighten that one little piece. But that's a minor detail at this point. So now at least 2 trains can lead into there. They can lead in from the other side. And that's out of town. So is that all of them? Well, if it is, I can do a little bit of prettying up. Could I do it from there and make it work? Because that's only one train that way. One train length. Well, hopefully that won't bite me in the butt, but there's a good chance that it will. So do some prettification. That's one train. That's 2 trains. Good. Or that's one train backing. There's enough room there. Ooh, he squeezed in there. That's good. Alrighty. Let's follow him out to see if it all works. It doesn't. Why? Is he trying to get out? What's going on? He seems a little stuck. Why? Oh, because there's a train in the way. Why is there a train in the way? Oh, look at that. Oh, there's a busy terminal. That's one. Once he's in there, one train fits. And unfortunately, the second one will block. So I gotta make this at least 2 trains long. So come through here. I'll put this one down to see if it... Well, I know it'll work. That's more than a train. He's leaving. Okay, there's one waiting. There's 2 waiting. Oh no, there's a 3rd one waiting. And the rail is blocked. Okay, so we gotta go 4 trains. For sure. Alright. Well, I mean, at least we find out. What are you doing? That's not gonna do nothing. That's not enough. I should take it right back to the highway there. Oh, maybe I just want to get that half train off the rail. Oop. A little further. There we go. The reason why? See that little... It's an elevation problem because that rail is really high. And the next one I set at 9 feet, or 9 meters. So let's come out here. Still too much of a slope. Let's drop you to 9. There we go. Let's try to play the difference here, just so they can meet up a little better. Yee. Oh, wow. Okay. It is now connected with its own little, I guess, jump point. Lift that up a little bit. There we go. Now don't look nowhere near as bad. As long as it has enough room to hold a train, right? And hopefully no more than 3 trains want to come in here at any given time. I'm doubting myself here. Is that long enough? Is it? Is it? It should be. But I think I made it a little too long. But it doesn't matter. I mean, if 4 trains want to wait, then 1 train will have to wait outside, which will block the way anyways. Hopefully, they only need 3 trains. 3 trains long. Ooh, get in there. Oh, so far so good. Well, that's how we got this rail running fast. By giving the terminals more place to sit, or more rail to sit on, so they're they don't block the bypass. Jeepers. Yeah, that's 1, 2. There's enough room for 3. I think that one will do it. Color's getting a little better. It wasn't so scary red. We're going to cap it there and call that a win. So before I end this, I'd like to show you the congestion map of this rail. Certainly not red. Well, I mean, nobody's stuck on the train track anymore. It does have a congestion point. Like over this bridge, I find that very interesting. That's not green. Wonder why. Oh, the main line there is busy. That's definitely busy. I don't... Oh, then there's that. I wonder if I need a double line. Would they use it? Have you ever put in a double line just to relieve the congestion on a line? I have. They do work. But getting them to congeal back into one, yeah, there's a bit of work. So yeah, that was repairing this rail line. They used to look like that. That's not a good idea. If you only have maybe one train, it works. But if you have more trains, oh, that turnaround, oh, that looks like it needs my attention. Ciao for now, folks. Have fun.